Hallo, hier Link 2155. Vandaag weer een nieuwe aflevering Mass Effect 2. Wat gaan we vandaag doen? Wij gaan vandaag gewoon lekker verder met het verhaal. Even zien hoe het allemaal verder gaat aflopen. We hebben dus onze... Wie ben jij eigenlijk? Ik had een naam. Oh, ik even kijken wat jouw naam is, of is dat nou allemaal gek? Nou, ik kan niet eens meen dat het Johns was. En wij gaan dus...
Log update. The Lazarus project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
Goed, dat willen we zeggen, we gaan gewoon vandaag weer lekker verder met deze game. En we zullen natuurlijk zien hoe we hiermee kunnen komen.
They've seen us.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
System not designed for specialized.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
We gaan gewoon lekker verder.
Oh god. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh god! I'm hit! They shot me!
Ik moet alles met toetsenbord doen. Ik ben er helemaal niet... Ja, alles. Natuurlijk ook met de muis, maar... Ik ben niet zo heel goed met muis en toetsenbord te werken. Ik snap het eigenlijk zelf ook niet helemaal, maar... Oh, zie goed. Deze was het.
Reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Ja, ik ook. Als ik zoveel buiten ben, dan word ik ook niet zo heel snel dood meer. Huh?
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Wilson's hurt bad.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
Voor nu... Doen we deze. Onze eerste bondgenoot, die geloof ik nog wel. We stelden daar op zich wel een hele goede vraag van wat doe je eigenlijk hier, terwijl je bij de biotech hoort. Dus hoe kom je dus in godsnaam aan het materiaal om hier te komen?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Ja, ik heb deel 1 heb ik nog niet uitgespeeld. Dus ik zal begon niet weten als het wel of niet is. Maar voor nu, deze maar.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Target down! These mechs don't know when to quit.
Yeah, baby.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Who?
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases. But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Illusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Illusive Man.
Illusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Oké, ik wil dat hij van mij dat
I don't
doet.
care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you whatever you want to know.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Dat is niet de enige dus. Ik denk dat ik wel weet wie de Illusive Man is. Ik heb zo'n klein idee. Dat vind je dat in de eerste filmpje tevoorschijn kwam. Oh ja, dat is ook wel eens blijven. Wat moeten we eerst hebben? Oké. We gaan er even uit. Even nog een keer een goede beschrijving doorleiden. Target Gold Simon. Dat is de meeste met spatie volgens mij. Ja, ja. Daar hing het. Ja. We gaan deze kant op.
Alert. Careful, requesting assistance. I am.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Coole dame.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive, see what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Ja, ik vind jou een beetje... Je wel een lekker kopie hoor, daar niet van, maar ik vertrouw jou nog steeds niet. Op het moment dat ik je zag. Nou, normaal is het altijd de liefde op het eerste gezicht, maar nou bij deze toch echt niet.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the Illusive Man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Wel om je beter te leren kennen.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Ja, wel zo.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The Illusive Man is waiting for you there.
En als we nog niet meegaan...
Not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Lazarus project.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
Why?
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the Illusive Man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Ja, ik was er ook niet echt heel erg bang voor.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
Het moet wel heel erg belangrijk zijn, willen ze haar gewoon weer tot leven zijn.
Before you meet with the Illusive Man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
What, we have to do this now?
We should have done weeks of testing to confirm the success of Project Lazarus. A few questions during the shuttle ride will have to suffice.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Wacht even, wat zeg je nou? Weet je niks van, dus
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
Ja, zover ben ik eigenlijk nog niet gekomen in het vorige deel. In de eerste deel dus. Ja, goed, hey, get the job done.
Being in command means that sometimes you give orders knowing that your people are gonna die. That can't affect your decisions. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Illusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough. The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Even Inbinding. Left control. Oh, dang it. Dat is mijn knop van mijn scherm aan en op aan een uitsysteem. Oké. Oh, dat misschien. Oh, dat kunnen we natuurlijk ook even aanpassen natuurlijk. Zit ergens bij een verbinding? Nee, niet dat ik zo zie.
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay. Oh. Wat is dit? Oh. Wat? Ik weet het helmet. Nou, wel best door trouwens. Die helmet. Daarbij hebben wij nog niet heel veel. Daarin zitten. Materiaal. Wat gaan we bij materiaal? Dat is een beetje de glans van de pak natuurlijk. Doe dus even, dat hoeft niet voor mij niet zo. Nee, ik ga nog een ander kleedje. Oeh, pitch black. Nou, ik vind dat wel meer dan wat. Nou, dat is dat patroon. En dan wordt het gewoon zo. Welke doen we dit ook weer? Dan doen we dit ook inderdaad. Ja. Oké. Ook komen we trouwens eigenlijk in die andere kamer. Wat die? En je deur? Ah ja, die is helemaal aan de andere kant weer. Oké. Dat dacht ik al wel dat jij dat was.
Commander Shepard.
Illusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Igeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Die vraag die had ik al beantwoord. Deze moest ik hebben. Nou, we gaan een beetje omgedraaid.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Okay.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Ik weet niet wat jouw eerste doel achter dit verhaal zit. Je hebt redelijke standpunten, dat moet ik wel toegeven. Ik speel jouw spelletje mee.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Nou, dat komt er lekker enthousiast uit op het laatste. Voor now. Nou, bedankt dat je terug
Is this a volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Duidelijk. Dat over irritante speelgoed wat er in mijn beeld komt elke keer. Goed. Ja, nou, we hebben dus met de Illusive Man nog gesproken natuurlijk. Nou, ik vertrouw hem voor geen meter. Maar dat doet zij dus nou dus ook niet. Jacob, die donkere man, die vertrouw ik nog wel. Onze godin, die haar dus weer tot leven gebracht heeft. Dat, ja, ik heb daar nog mijn twijfels nog steeds over. Goed, maar dan gaan we de volgende keer dat uitvogelen. Wij gaan dus afsluiten. Ik hoop dat jullie weer genoten hebben van Mass Effect 2. Zo ja, ik zou zeggen, kom zo meteen al over mijn beeld. Dan kun je dus op aanklikken en dan kun je eventueel nog abonneren op mijn kanaal. Als je daar zin in hebt en dan zul je geen aflevering meer van me missen. Link 2155 bij deze afsluiten. En tot de volgende keer in de volgende aflevering van Mass Effect 2.